feels good, doesn't it? All right, let's go again. Inhale through the nose. Feel that air coming all the way up, 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 which is what we do when we're tense, isn't it? We pull all the energy up, so go ahead and do it purposefully. Exhale, and just drop everything. And let's go just one more time. Inhale. Bringing it all up, all up, all up. If it feels good to you to even lift your shoulders, go ahead and do that. And then exhale, just drop them down. Nice. Now, it's a really nice, calm way to start the class. I want you to bring your legs out a little wider than your hips, and then bring your arms up in like a wide V. So in other words, you're drawing an X with your body. And just let yourself settle. So this is a beautiful, slowly done exercise to really lengthen the muscles in your whole torso. And also to find where the fascial lines are, let's go ahead and take your right leg. You can even flex the foot a little bit and reach just the right leg down away from the body. And as you do that, notice what all moves. So that side will contract in, the other side lengthens. And now slowly bring it all the way back to the center and relax. Good. Let's inhale before the movement. And then exhale and take your left arm and move it away. And notice as you're lifting it away, what else moves in the body? Take it to its last place and then exhale, bring it all the way back. And completely relax. Now let's take the left leg, flex it, inhale. Exhale and draw it away. Notice how that hip lengthens as the other one contracts. And exhale, bring it all, inhale as you bring it back. Sorry, I got my inhales and my exhales there. And then just exhale and relax there. Good. Let's inhale and let's draw the right arm up. Now I like to, as you know, I've been doing this, begin to think about intending to move that right arm. And then go really slowly so you can see how, as you draw it up, all the muscles, how they move and shift all the way through the torso. And then slowly bring it back with an inhale. And exhale, just relax. Good, we're gonna do that series just one more time. Inhale. Exhale, right leg. Oh, reach it away. Now it might start to feel a little less tight already. Inhale back. And exhale, let it all go. Left arm, inhale. Exhale, reach that left arm out and away. Good, inhale one back. And exhale, relax. Inhale. Left leg, reach it away with an exhale. Good. And inhale back. And exhale, relax. So all this deep breathing is really relaxing too, isn't it? Last one, inhale first. And exhale, right arm up. Allow the rest of the body to move. Notice what the head does, how the head turns the other way. And inhale all the way back. And exhale, relax. Now let's bring the legs back under the hips. Arms down in a low V, palms up. Go ahead and bend the legs. Good, and now let's do a bit of slow arch and flatten. So let's go ahead, inhale into the belly and allow that sacrum to roll down. You can even use your heels at this point. So inhale, arch. So what that means is you're pressing the heels in towards the body to get even more arch. Chin will tuck. Let's go ahead and let the arms, the hands roll down, allowing the shoulders to contract in. And then exhale, flatten. Heels press away. The arms roll all the way the other way. And just feel how good that flat back feels. The chin lifts. Let's go again. Inhale, arch. Pulling up with the heels, the shoulders roll in, chin tucks. Every muscle in that back is gently engaged. Exhale, slowly flatten. Feel the back flatten. The shoulders press back, the chin lift a little bit. Nice. And now let's go ahead and just interlace your hands, putting those hands nicely behind the head, really supporting at the occiput. Now we'll add the upper body in this way. So inhale, arch. Pressing the elbows gently down. Feel the upper back engage. Slide the shoulder blades down. Feel that back. Exhale, flatten the back. Hugging the head. Chin just tips under. And just allow yourself to come up. Now, feel all those muscles in your abs. If you've been doing these day classes, whoo, you can feel those abs. And drop the weight of your head into the hand. And slowly bring the hands down. Knuckles touch. We're going to inhale, arch again. And let the knees go out to the side. I love this butterfly. So you're arching, knees are out, elbows are pressing. Shoulder blades down, exhale, flatten, knees up, elbows hug, chin tucks. Coming on up, dropping the head weight, and slowly, we're going to do that just one more time. When your knuckles touch, go ahead and inhale, arch, knees out. Wings of those elbows out, pressing gently, sliding down, chin slightly lifts. Beautiful arch and flatten. Knees up, elbows up, chin tucks. And bring it in. And slowly drop till the knuckles touch, and that'll be the end of that one. Now open the elbows out. Head drops, bring the arms all the way out to your sides. I'm going to bring my hands in just a little, my feet in, sorry, just a little bit closer. Lift and drop the tail. We're going to do roller pin arms. I think you guys already know that. So I'm just going to do arms first. So I'm going to take my right arm, roll that arm down so my shoulder comes up towards the pec and the other one rolls the other way. And head goes to the left. And slowly switch the arms to the other side. Let's inhale as we switch. Exhale as we turn. One more, just arms. Inhale as we switch. Exhale as you come over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Now inhale. Good. Now let the right shoulder is up. Sorry, you guys. No, I'm so relaxed I can't use my words. Let the legs draw over to the right. Good. Just pause there for a second. Good. Let's inhale up for the transition. Switching the arms, switching the feet. Exhale. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale, transition. Inhale up. Exhale, transition. How about just one more time each side? Inhale up and over. Just notice how each time it really does. You can just feel how between everything we've done now, the torso has just been so released. And back to the center. Nice. Now, drawing your arms down, low V, palms up. Think about your shoulders. Let's do a bit of a pearl right now. So we're going to go straight up first, and then we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. So inhale, and on your exhale, press your heels in the ground to just lift that torso all the way up. So we're going straight up first. And I like to press my heels in the ground away from the body a little bit and roll the shoulders, tucking chin. So my shoulders are down, my hands are up and over. So you're really not on the neck, but on the shoulder. Now to begin the roll down, think about relax the shoulders. Shoulder blades roll in, and then one vertebrae at a time. See if you can keep the knees straight up. Notice how they really want to open. Just see if you can connect to each vertebrae. So you'll get to a place where you're really tucking, tucking, take it down. Now inhale and arch. Feel the tailbone all the way down. And exhale, now up one vertebrae at a time. So it's first a flatten and then get that nice kind of, I want to call it flatter back as you come up, all the way. You might want to press the heels in the ground just gently in a way to come all the way up. The shoulders roll down. Good. Now, left hip, drop it an inch. Relax the shoulders and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll down that side of the spine. You really have to use really good somatic feeling to see if you can get every one. And then you inhale, arch when you're ready. If you're not at my speed, it's okay. You want to come up the center aisle though, and exhale, flatten and come straight up. One vertebrae at a time. Although I always have to lift my head to tuck my chin to get myself there. Beautiful. Now drop the right hip just an inch. Relax the shoulders again. They roll slightly forward and see if you can connect to every one of all those vertebrae. And so beautiful, you guys, all the way down. Let's go down, arch. Good, come to center aisle there and just flatten. Just come to a flatten. Nice. Now, I do want to do the clock here, but at this point, let's do the invert-evert. Let's release that hip, and then we'll do the clock and see how that feels. So take your left leg, draw it down. Good, so we're going to start with the right leg. So focus on that right foot in the ground. Roll the foot to the inside, the big toe ball joint. Allow that knee to cross the midline, pressing the inside of the foot to get that nice stretch on the lower back. Slowly take it to where it wants to go and slowly bring it all back to the center and just relax. Nice, let's do it again. Let's inhale and exhale, rolling on the foot. See if using the breath makes any difference to you. Slowly inhale and bring it back. Good. So you inhale, we're going to exhale and we're going to add on. So rolling onto the foot inside. Now take the shoulder, and you can let go of the breath. It's kind of a lot of direction to also include that unless you want to. Rolling that shoulder under and looking. And slowly bring it all back to the center and relax. Now I've been playing a little bit with how it feels, the difference between how far away or close I'm bringing my arm. So try bringing your arm slightly closer to the body than you might have had it. And let's just see how that feels. So go ahead and roll to the inside of that foot. Pressing over, roll the shoulder in and looking. Just see how that feels. And then roll all the way back and relax. Now take the arm out away from the body just a little bit. Not too far, maybe a couple inches. Let's see how that feels. So let's roll on the inside of that foot, letting the lower back lift. Roll the shoulder now. Just see if it makes a difference in where you need that stretch tonight. And let's come all the way back. Now you adjust. Which one did you feel was more helpful for you? I'm going to bring mine in a little closer. We're going to add on by lifting the foot. So roll over one more time, pressing to lift, rolling over. Good. Now once you're there and stable, begin to intend to lift the foot. Just start to gently, it's barely off. Notice how the other side stabilizes you. And then lift the foot and drop the foot and roll all the way back and relax. Now, if you choose to, bring the arm out a little further with the leg lift or keep it there. That's your choice. Let's go ahead and roll over again onto the inside. Roll the shoulder. Good. Begin to intend and lift the foot. So I find the further out my arm is, the less my other side has to work. And bring it all the way back. No reason to even care. It's just, oh, that's interesting. All right, let's take the other leg, bend it up. Draw the other one down. Just learning how our body works. All right. I'm going to bring that arm in a little closer, and let's go ahead and roll to the inside of that foot. Letting the knee cross. Once you get over there, you might gently press the inside of the foot in to get just a little bit more stretch. You might feel it a little bit on the other side. Go real gently and bring it all the way back and completely relax. And let's go again. We'll go ahead and add on the arm. So roll onto the inside. Roll the shoulder. Again, I'm going to bring mine in. If I bring it in, I can lift my back just a little bit more and come all the way back and relax. So I'm going to see what it feels like if I take my arm out a little wider. Roll to the inside. Pressing and lifting, roll the shoulder under, looking. Feel what that feels like. And come all the way back. It's different. If nothing else, for me anyway, I'm getting a much different sense. All right, we're going to add on lifting the leg. So go ahead and roll to the inside. Roll the shoulder. Good. Now, begin to lift the foot. And then lift it, and then slowly drop, foot touches, roll all the way back, and relax. Nice, let's just do that one more time. Rolling to the inside, shoulder rolls, intend and then lift, drop it back down, rolling all the way back. And relax. Beautiful. Let's bring the other leg up. Good. I'm going to go right into the clock. I'm not going to do the evert tonight just because of time, but I wanted to release that before we do the clock so you can get a sense of what that feels like. You can roll your arms over so you can stabilize there. So let's begin now with the arch and flatten. So go ahead and arch. So there's your 6 o'clock, right? Flatten. I'm going to flatten and lift my tail a little bit. So I'm actually up, but only to like the bottom of my rib cage. So let's do it again. Drop down one vertebrae at a time and then inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten and roll up just a couple vertebrae. So you're up at the top of the rib cage. Now drop down so you're completely flat, and let's lift the 9 o'clock or the right hip. Now you can press your heel in the ground. See if you can keep the knee straight up to the ceiling, not out to the side. So lift that hip and drop the hip. Go right into the other side. Lift the left hip and drop the left hip one more time. Right hip again, keeping the knee straight up and drop. Now, aren't you glad we did that invert to release the SI and lower hip? and drop lower back. Now, let's do the full Monty. So we're gonna roll down. I don't wanna call left and right. I want you guys to just do what feels good to you. For me, I'm gonna lift my left and go over and curl, tucking and over. So you're starting to draw that big, beautiful clock circle with your pelvis. Now, is this not a way to spiral? Seeing if you can get, like if you were a coin that's on its side and it's rolling, you're going to get every part of it. Talk about somatic. You really have to keep your mind there. When you're ready, switch the way you're going. Yeah. And rolling and rolling and rolling. So nice. I'm going to stop us here. Just stop for a minute. Notice what you're feeling. If you're feeling lots of tingling. Gosh, I'm feeling tingling in my whole body. Let's bring the right leg in, and then the left. If you're not doing it wrong. I'm just sharing. Let's do some little nice rocks here. And then roll side to side. So just whatever feels good to you here to loosen up that lower back will be so nice. And I'm really feeling like I want that inner thigh stretch. As soon as I do that, I'm like, oh, I want my inner thighs. So let's hands on the shins and just pull in. You can let the tailbone lift here when you pull in, but think about taking your shoulders down as you really pull those legs in. Just feel what you're feeling there, and then slowly release that. Now let your legs, your knees open a little bit wider. The feet will come into the center. And this time press in, but see if you can keep your tail down. So inhale, exhale, just press in. Shoulders down, it's just a different stretch there, isn't it? Oh, I almost feel that up in my back, upper back, and release. Nice work. Now, let the knees come away from the torso, knee and ankle, and then just allow them to open, just wherever they want to open to. If it's too hard at this point to have the knees all the way out, away from the torso, you can feel free to bring them in a little bit if that's more comfortable, if that's where you're feeling you're getting a lot of contraction in there. And let's do a pandiculation of that. So I'm going to put my hands on the inside of those legs, and I'm going to slowly, let me just put my hands there. And you don't have to muscle wrestle. You're just giving the brain a little more information by creating resistance. Hand to leg, oh man, I'm shaking. Hand to leg, leg to hand. Bring it in. Good. Now, I'm not going to keep the resistance on now. I'm going to let my hands go, and I'm going to slowly, without resistance, let the legs open and relax them. Wherever they want to go, just say relax, they'll open a little bit more. Let's just do it one more time like that. I'm going to put my hands in there, creating resistance. Go really slowly. Is anybody else shaking like a leaf? If not, this is my contraction. I mean, I am just shaking, shaking, shaking. Shaking and baking, like we're doing the earthquake with the ball. And then release, hands on your rib cage, and slowly open. So just the weight, this is the relaxed part of the pandiculation. It's the release, and then the relax. And then drop the legs down so your little toes touch. Bring them in front just a little bit so you can open in that groin, and just let them relax. Oh. Hand flexors. Nice. All right, so I'm going to pandiculate this. So let's bring the legs, the knees up, feet flat. If you can and want to, you can put your hands wherever you can find them here on the inside. I'm going to create a little resistance here. And slowly resist, 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 resist as you go down. And when the body, whenever those legs go to wherever they want, don't force them. Just release the hands and say, relax. And what I find when I do that is my tail rolls down, right? So I get a bit of an arch, but then it just opens. And just see how you feel. You're probably less tight there. Now, we don't normally do this, but for ha-has today, because I'm shaking so much, I'm going to do it one more time there. I'm going to bring the legs up. And I'm gonna put my hands in. Now, if you don't have the length, you can just slowly let those legs open. Just the weight of the leg will open you. But right here, I can still pandiculate, and so can you guys. So just slow, 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 slow. When you get there, relax. And you might notice how much looser you feel up in there. So nice. Let's draw those legs down a little more in front of us. And again, just get to a point, you stop moving, and then say, relax. Now, as you check into the body, do you feel like there's more contraction or resistance on one side of the body than the other? That's interesting, isn't it? So you're just noticing to help yourself rebalance. I'm going to pandiculate. My hands probably aren't long enough there, but I'm still going to bring my knees up, feet flat. I'm going to inhale and slowly exhale and slowly let those legs open. So here's your slow release there. See what you feel. When it's where they want to stop, let them stop, and then just think, relax. Nice. And then let's just straighten those legs all the way down. Ooh, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a brain body stretch before we scan. So I'm going to slowly bring my hands above my head. Good. And I'm going to you can keep yours here just as an example if somebody doesn't know what we're doing. You're going to take one hip, you're going to slide a hip up towards the pit as you stretch the opposite arm, and then switch. So the hip slides up towards the pit, so that side contracts, and the opposite side reach fingertip to tip of toe. Now notice what side the head will automatically go to the contracted side. And then slowly switch. And just move like a cat, luxuriously, just pandiculating, contracting and releasing. How about one more time? Notice if you jazz your hand, it's another way. You're stretching the fingers out, and then you slowly release, and then stretch them out, and slowly release, coming back to level hips. Slowly let that arms go down, palms up. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can do an audible exhale and just feel the vibration of your voice moving energy. Just toning away all the tension. Just checking in and noticing all the sensations in the body, almost like nectar just flowing through. However you feel it, tingling, heat, electricity, nothing, it all works. Good, I'm going to do one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, just soften everything and let go.